All right. Hey, I'm Sandy Dobbs. Welcome to the Mad Lab, here we call it. And today I'm going to be playing Elder in this battle report. And we're going to show you a little bit why I like the Elder. And just a real cool, I did a cool paint scheme with him. And we'll show you how I arrange my army. Playing Tim today. We're going to be Beta Prime. There's other different types of leaders, and this is just the Beta Prime, so he's kind of a low-level leader, and he's pretty nasty with that kind of elder thingy look. Now these are the large spider-limbed elder things, kind of an evolutionary, I guess you would say, bonus to them after being on the planet for millions of years. Here we have one of their young labor Shoggoths. They ruled the seas and land with, and these things are shape changers, and so labor Shoggoth's always a great one to use. It's lesser, but it really is pack a punch in combat. So then when I get the white card, the Beta Prime, it allows me to buy one red card, which is the Terror Beast. So that's kind of why I definitely want to take one of these for this card. And then there's the green card. You can always buy a green card, and with the green card I can buy a red or blue. In this case I wanted more units, so I went with the Blue Wardens as kind of their option for this unit here. So here are my technicians. The Elder things are a scientific race, and so they like to analyze and study things. And we're going to analyze and study the insides of Xothians today, hopefully. So here's my technicians, and of course they're bringing along the Wardens to make sure everything goes cool. These are my security guards, basically to bust on some Xothians should the Xothians want to come over and play with my scientific team here.
Hey guys, my name is Tim. I'm here in the Mad Lab today with my Xothians. I'm going to be fighting the King Goblin Sandy's Elder Things in our first game here, and yeah, I'm super excited to fight.
Very similar to Sandy's army. I have my Tyrant here, and with my Tyrant, he's the leader of my army. He's got 4 arms with awesome serrated blades on them. He leads with a I would say Iron Fist, but he doesn't have any fingers. But
That's a good one.
with him, I can take my Lesser Star Spawn, and this is just an awesome figure.
Yeah, he's kind of badass. Look at
I really love the tentacles and the goat eyes.
Look at he's like, come at me, bro. Come at me.
And then just the standard troop of my army, I've got my Acolytes.
Is that your green card?
Yes, these are my green cards here. With these guys, I can choose either a red or a blue, but in this case I've chosen some elite warriors to complement my army. These guys are just very similar to the technicians. They're my bodyguards for wherever I should need them.
Cool. And so you think you're going to do damage to the Elder things? What's the prediction?
Calamari for dinner tonight.
Calamari. All right.
Here we are.
All right, let's go.
Pre-turn, and Tim and I have rolled out. And if you look down here now at the roll, Tim rolled a 5, I rolled a 1. So Tim won the attacker position. And so then I followed that up with a roll here of how many objectives to place on the board, because the game it's different every time you play. And so as the attacker, he gets to choose his position, but I have to place the first of 3 objectives that you can see here. So the first objective, let's go this way, is placed right over here. So I tried to spread Tim out a little bit by placing an objective on the far left, my left, and then he followed up by placing an objective on my far right. And so the objectives have to be 12 inches apart, and then I placed the last objective near the center of the Elder Things temple here. I placed the last objective here. So you have 2 objectives kind of on this side, one way back there. It's going to make it a very varied game. As the attacker, you can see the Xothians by Tim. He placed over here in this corner. And as the attacker, that forced me to play over here in this corner. Now you're probably wondering why I'm not in that corner, but remember, in Xothic rules, you pick a deployment spot, and then your deployment zone has to touch that spot, and it has to be within 24 inches. So I went 24 inches from this spot out to here, and that's where I placed my range. As you can see, the Xothians, he chose the corner spot, but he chose 12 inches on both sides of this spot as well. So a little bit of variation there once again with Xothic. It's kind of very dynamic when you start playing it, and it's easy to learn, but really hard to master. So let's get to the first turn of the game, and I'm going to try to steal the first turn or gain the momentum. So here goes dice roll for the defenders. Woohoo! So I get to go first. So booyah, tell me your Xothians coming at you. Every time it's your phase in a turn, so there's 2 phases in a turn, you get a free order. That order can be a movement, a rally, a shoot, magic, whatever you want to do with it. But in this case, I'm going to use my free turn for movement. So the movement on my wardens is 7 inches. So I'm going to take my free movement. But even though it's a free order, I still have to drink from the cup of fatigue. So you can see it right there. I've got a fatigue marker. I want to make another order with those guys. Every time it's fatigue, it's -1. Got a 9 -1. 12. And this is called the Tim critical rule. That sucks. Because basically I lose my turn for this leader, which is the only one I have. And I get another fatigue for doing nothing because my guys are bickering. Wonderful. So, alright. Elder things. Xothians suck. We stole the turn anyway, so over to Tim.
Alright, this is turn 1 for the Xothians. With my free order, I am going to take my Tyrant and try and move my Lesser Star Spawn up. Oh, I don't have to roll for that one, so...
Because free is free!
Alright, he goes 8 inches, but he receives fatigue for moving. And he's still within 10, so I'm going to try and get him again. This time I have to roll for it, and I'm at a -1, so I need an 8 or better. And 8 does it. So he will move up another 8 inches. But he will also receive another fatigue marker. I'll attempt to rally this guy now. He is not within 10 inches, but I think it's just the Tyrant's leadership.
Yeah,
score.
minus the range.
Minus the range, so it's -1 then. Yep, 6 does it. And now I must roll a 4, 5, 6. And I get 1 fatigue off for that roll. But my Lesser Star Spawn is now done. He cannot move again this turn. And I will attempt to move my Acolytes up next. A 7 does it. And I'm just going to have them snake... Oh, I hooked them. Across this hill here. And they also receive some fatigue. And I'll try to move them again. Oh, 10. I have lost my turn. And I think it's over to the Elder Spawn.
Woohoo! Woohoo!
Elder things, turn 2. So I got problems here, morale, obviously, from my last roll, but I'm going to take my free order and move up my Xoth, and he moves 8 inches. So there he goes. He is within range of my leader, so I'm only going to get a -1. There you can see the fatigue marker. So -1 for the fatigue. Let's get that roll out of the way. 8 -1 is 9, which is great for me, so he gets to go up another 8 inches. And then I am going to put on another fatigue marker, and what we're going to find is I probably want to rally him. So let's do a rally from here, and he should be, so he's still within 10 inches, so there's no minus for range. Rally orders do not count fatigue against them, just range. So here we go. Got to roll a 9 or less, rolled a 7. And so now I have to roll 2 dice. 4, 5, 6 to remove. And just like my always luck, my beast does not want to calm down and wants to stay fatigued. Elder things. So now I want to move my leader with his 4 technicians because we need to move them up. So let's see what that roll looks like. I'm going to go here. 4. And they move 8. So there he goes. Now my leader is with the unit, so he's going to travel along with them for now. He can move away if he wants to. It's just safer to be with a group rather than being out by yourself. So let's get a fatigue marker on that unit. And I'm going to move these guys again. That's going to be a 9 minus 1, so 8 or less. 8. So let's move those guys. We're going to move them over here. Got a plan. Going to go for a rally on this unit. 7, and I had to roll a 9 or less, so I did it. But as you can see from my last roll, I got 1 off this time, so let's take that out. So they're done. He's done. Since I left him already, I can't go back. And he tried to rally. Rally ends a unit's turn. So now I have these guys here, and this is a risky one. Should I rally them or move them with a 9 minus 2, so 7? And since I'm in Vegas, we're going to go for it. We're gambling. So 7 or less. Let me get my order dice out. 7 or less. Ah, I got it. So with the 7, I can move these guys up to... These guys only move 7 inches, so I could move them this way. I'm trying to do a kind of a crisscross because I've changed my battle plan a little bit. So we're going to move over here. I'm moving this way. I do gain another rally, another fatigue marker, and it's still their turn, remember. So I'm going to try to rally these guys, and you can see these guys easy. Within 10, so no minuses, 9 or less. There it is, 7. So I'll get 3 dice. And you can hear my Xoth growling in the background. So here we go with this unit here, 3 dice. 1. I've never been able to get fatigue off. So there's my turn. And pass over to the Xothians.
This is Xothians, turn 2. Okay, with my Tyrant, I'm going to use my free order to move my Acolytes up. And I'm going to move them this way. My Acolytes move at 8 inches. So we'll put them right about there. And we'll move them all back behind. I need a fatigue marker. And it'd be risky to order my Star Spawn now because he's out of range, so I will have my Tyrant order my Elite Warriors up. Or I will attempt to. 8 does it. And they move at 8s. And because I've successfully ordered them, I'm going to have my Tyrant join their unit. They receive a fatigue marker, and we'll get them going again. Let's see if I can get them again. A 5.
I need to put a little hex on your
Okay.
Xothians. You know we're going to make Cthulhu do the big sleep at the end of this, right? The big sleep.
I'm looking forward to making Elder Thing gumbo.
Oh, that would be quite tasty. Just don't overspice it. I did that one.
Okay. Now that my Tyrant is in range of my Star Spawn, I'm going to attempt to get him up also. And a 3 will be more than enough. So let's get him up 8 inches.
He's puffing hard, man. Better be careful. Better be careful. He's puffing hard, man. He's not going to do it. Nickname that guy Puff the Magic Star Spawn.
We're going to go for it. One more time to see if I get him to test that
Oh, he
objective.
thinks he's in Vegas.
6. I think that's good. Yeah. 9 minus 2.
Yep.
We got it. So he's just going to touch.
Okay, so the objective is yours, and you have to be
so
kicked off of it in order to lose it.
And I think that's my turn.
You got to rally? That's
I
pretty good.
don't think I can.
Yeah, you can.
Oh, I can rally to
Yeah. do
rally
your
him.
rally. Yeah.
Okay.
You didn't fail, right?
No, I didn't.
It's still your time.
Okay. 8. Yeah, that's good.
Now you're going to fail all these for me. Right?
Oh,
Oh,
make
you
all
so-
of them.
You're so Xothians. Yeah, it must be good to have a god. Must be good to have a god. That's all I'm saying. So what's going on? You done now?
I think that's my turn. Yes.
Oh wait.
Turn 3, Elder Thing. So, this objective, for all intents and purposes, is not an obstacle. So you can always move through it. And I'm really thinking about hitting home here. So I am going to take my free move on my Xoth. And he gets to move 8, which can put me in contact with that Xoth. I mean, that Terror Beast. So here he comes. Oh, it doesn't block line of sight, basically. So I have 2. That's going to hurt me, but I know I get a big bonus for charging there. So we are going to move to combat, because combats are played out right away in Xothic. So going to a combat. All right, dice pool. I've got an 8 attack, but Xoths get +5 when charging in the open. So this is in the open because, once again, this is not an object. This objective doesn't block line of sight, or it's not terrain. So I have an 8 attack, but +5, which is 13 dice. So hopefully I've got my 13 dice here. So there's 8 and 5. So this is going to be my attack pool. My defense pool is 10, and then I have -2 to either pool. So I'm going to take that 2 off that 10, so I'm going to have an 8 defense pool. All right, so let's get the rolling. The attacker, in this case, the Xoth, is going to roll against that defense. So what is your dice pool, Tim?
My defense is 8, so I have 8 dice. I have no fatigue, so I don't have to worry about minusing or any dice.
And then you get a 10 dice attack.
Yes.
All right, so let's get the attack defense rolls done. You ready?
Yep.
All right, here we go. Attack. Lots of dice. You want to roll high on these. Ooh, I did pretty good. Let me just keep those to the side a little bit. All right, then we're going to line them up. I've got a 6. The defender wins ties.
Oh, I did very badly.
That's very good for me.
Oh, no.
All right, so looking at this,
Oh,
you can get close on this one just so you can see the dice up close.
that's so bad.
You got a lot of wounds. Oh, the opportunity wasted of a lot of wounds right there. All right, so let's explain this real quick. 6 is a tie, so the defender wins the ties. And all of a sudden the attacker beats the 4. Attacker wins, attacker wins, attacker wins. That's good, really good for the attacker. If there's unopposed, there's no dice over here for the defender, you can hit, but you'll have to roll 3 or higher on an unopposed dice. So all those are gone away. So there you can see we just did 6 wounds to the Terror Beast. 6 wounds. So then he gets to strike back.
Okay.
Get out your attack dice.
Yep.
Whoop, whoop.
You get me back for that critical failure earlier.
Apparently, I'm trying to hurt your feelings.
Man, that's terrible.
So for attackers, you can pretty much just take the 1s because the 1 can't ever hit. So attackers, just take those away, make this easier. So 6, tie goes away. Defender won that one. Tie goes away. Defender won that one. Defender won. Defender, defender. So basically, defended everything. The Terror Beast wasn't so terrible. So he gets beat down, and 6 wounds go to the Terror Beast. So I'll put a marker on your guy. And we get to roll the after results of combat. And if you look at the cards, they're right there. You look at the card, you can see that we have a 16 wounds for Terror Beasts. I think yours is the same, correct?
Yep.
What is your tenacity?
Same as yours, 8.
8. So he has 8 minus any models he's lost, but he's by himself, so he just has a -8. We both cause fear, so that's not a factor. Fear is not a factor for you. So you got to roll an 8 or less to not rout.
Snake eyes.
Snake eyes, which is actually a critical, but that just basically means he falls back the number of wounds he takes, and he's not routed. So what did you fall back? 6 inches?
6 inches.
That's further than 6. Actually.
Oh, is it?
Yeah, you
Oh,
went
sorry.
back to front.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, there you go. So front to front. There you go.
Okay.
So 6 inches, and he is after a fight you get fatigued, so he takes 2 fatigue markers as well. And then I have to roll for my Xoth, even though he won. If I make it, I follow up. If I don't make it, I have to follow up. So that's a 9, which fails. That means I have no choice but to actually charge in, because I've lost control of my Xoth at this point. So he goes up with his 2. Now remember, I moved into a charge, which gave me that one, and I fought around. So this is going to be hard on me. So I get 2 more. So this is actually something I didn't want to do, but the Xoth he's lost his non-mind, I guess. So here we go. I got -5, and an overrun charge or a follow-up like this, I lost my 5 attack for the charge. It goes down to 2 for following up. So I get +2 to charge.
Now my dice, my normal dice pool for defense is 8, but because I have fallen back, I believe my dice pool is cut in half.
No, that's for routing.
Oh,
You didn't route.
Oh,
You
that's
failed.
right. I saved my.
So I have 8 + 2, because I'm going to take my penalty on my defense.
Okay.
Okay, so here's my attack.
Oop.
You're rolling better.
Slightly.
I got another 6 that helped, but I don't think I have any 5s. Man, you're beastie. He's tough. I had a pretty good roll, though. Let's just see where it goes. All right. So, defensive line.
Oh man.
You defended. Took a wound. Defended. Or tied. Beat me. And then you took a wound. Then I got 1-3 unopposed. The 2 goes away. So, there it is. 4 wounds. All right, now what's going to happen is I got to defend. And remember, I took 5 penalty on my 10 defense, so I have 5 dice defense. So it's not going to be good for Shaggy here.
I have taken my 2
Off of
my attack pool. Yeah.
There we go. And he rolls good. Get your 3 over there. You can drop your 1 pretty much. 1s don't ever count. An attacker. Oh no! So I think we got a 5, 4. Oh, total devastation.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yahtzee.
Hey, that's a bonus, right? All right, so I took I lost. That 3 is unopposed. That's good. 2 is lost. So he doesn't get that because unopposed has to be out 3 higher. So 6 wounds to the Xoth. So you took 4. I lost this time, but that's the last round of that one. You only do second combat 1 time. All right, so I lost. I got to make my roll, and 8. I made it, so I fall back 6 inches, and then you got to make yours.
7.
Did you make it?
Got my -2. I did.
You don't get a -2. It's
No.
models. It's wounds lost.
I did make it.
All right.
So do I fall back the wounds I got?
No, you have a chance. Basically, since this is the second combat, you can follow up 3 dice Did I go too far too this time? Okay. You keep doing that. Yeah, I'm on right here. There you go. And I'm gonna fall back touching it.
Tricky.
And so you can follow up if you want or stay there.
I'll just stay there for now.
All right. So I lost a combat. So that ends my turn, and it goes over to Xothic's turn.
All right, turn 3 for the Xothics. Okay, my lesser star spawn just got murdered. He's hurting pretty bad. I'm going to attempt to fight his Shoggoth with my elite warriors. So I'm just going to move him up and fight. And my tyrant too.
Oh, one thing we did forget last turn, Tim, is I actually have 2 more fatigue markers for my Shoggoth, and so does your Terror Beast. Has 2 more fatigue markers. All right.
Okay.
So things are looking pretty ugly. So we're going to go to combat cam here. So switching to combat cam. All right. So after the roll, we got tie.
Oh, man.
Tie. And
Fine.
then 5 hits go in because they can't be stopped. So 5 more hits to the Shoggoth, and we're going to go to attack. The attack, Shoggoth only has 1 dice left to attack. I'm sure that he's got to roll 6 to block it. So roll your defense. There's the attack.
3. Okay. Got it.
So the attack goes in 6, but he blocked it. So let's go with how many did I lose? 4, 5? Was it 5?
I think it was 5, yeah.
5. So 5 wounds. So Shoggoth gets beat up again, and that means 3 for elites and 2 more for the Shoggoth. Shoggoth's gonna take a morale check. The morale check's got to be an 8. Fails, which means a rout. And on a rout roll, that sucks. This one gets added. Everything is half dice on a routed figure. Any order will bring it back, but in this case, on a rout, I got to go straight away from that unit this direction, and I roll fall back that many dice.
Ooh.
So 12 inches. So from the point of contact, right to here. And since I routed, I get a free fatigue. All right, so now Tim's going to roll for Xothians. What's your tenacity?
They are 8.
8.
And I fail.
So he failed, so he has to try to chase him down.
Oh boy.
He's lost control. Now, in this case, since he has a leader, the leader did not fail. So the leader can stay back if those guys want to peel off. So why don't you go ahead and roll your 3 dice and add them together.
14.
14. So he manages to run over here and catch the Shoggoth again. Is your leader going?
No.
No, he has to stay there.
Oh, he's dead. Okay.
So at 14, you overran the guy by 2 inches. And now we're going to be rolling another round of combat. So Shoggoth is almost dead because he only has 16 hit points. So I'm switching over to, I lose 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 dice, and I'm at half. So 4, 5, I've lost all my dice. I'm so fatigued. So go ahead and roll your hits.
Okay. I'm going to take all my fatigue off my defense pool, so I'm hitting you with a full attack.
And so he's pretty much going to wipe up my Shoggoth, who had 5 hit points. So there's 5. Shoggoth was killed. Wah, 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 wah. And much to the two more for fighting. All right, it is still the Xothian's turn.
Okay. I will rally my Terror Beast or my Star Spawn. Yeah. Okay, 7 does it.
You have 4 dice.
Yep. 3s or 4s.
2.
Or I mean, sorry, 4s or 5.
Oh,
5,
yeah,
6,
4, 5, 6.
So
1.
Just 1. Yeah. Just 1.
Second, oh, you got a special card. That's the advanced game. No special cards here.
And then I'll attempt to move my acolytes up. And I don't. There's those
You
box
know what
cards
happens.
again.
Here you go, little guys. Fail. All right.
And that's my turn.
And it comes over to Elder Ting's turn. So here we go with the Elder Things. Of course, this is too good to pass up. He's presented his -7 Xothians right in my lap, even though he killed the Shoggoth. But let's end this little party before it starts. We're going to take the free order and charge these guys. So here they come. Move the train a little bit. Scattered train, fine. I do have 2 markers, but I'll take that free charge first and then go for it. So we're going to the combat camp. All right, so the wardens here are moving in on the Xothic elite. They have -2 going to their defense pool. Want to really slap these guys around. So I've got attack of 6 and 6, 6 and 6 plus 2 for charging. So it's 12, 14 dice. So I've got 14 dice right there. Let's roll this. What's your defense?
5.
5.
I wanna try and hit you guys hard, so took most of that on my
Nice.
defense. Oops,
Those
sorry.
guys are pretty nasty. So yeah, and they're a good roll too. Look at that. Wow, not 1, 6. Looks like it's not going to be a good day for the elders. It looks basically
That's
5. Yeah. Didn't matter really, I guess, anyway. Oh, we're already into 4 land now.
Mm-hmm. Oh, this is gonna be bad.
Yeah, it is. And then I'm just looking for anything higher than a 3, which does not pan out. So the Elder Things, even though it was a half-hearted attack, they managed to scrape out. All of this is lost, so we got 1 of 4 wounds. Which is a guy, isn't it? Or do you have 5 wounds? You know, he didn't even kill a guy. Oh my gosh. Alright, so what is your attack?
My attack is 9 right now. I took some of my fatigue from my attack pool as well.
Alright,
There we go.
so I have...
Oh, there's a lot of 1s there. Oh, that's so bad. 4 1s. How does that even happen?
If you're attacking, you just take the 1s out.
Oh.
Yeah, that hurts your pool considerably. But this coming from the guy who can't roll 6s until, hey, we got a few. Look at that. Look at that defense. Stop. All the way back.
Got it.
Look at that. No wounds taken. Woo! 4 dice. All right, so now what's going to happen is he's going to be rolling a route check, basically, but it's a tenacity check. So let's see what that looks like. 5, he makes it.
Yep.
So he falls back to the number of wounds taken, which is 4, directly away from the combat. So,
Oh, sorry.
you can do it that way too. And so then I have to roll to see if my guys have to continue on, or do I get a choice? If I make it, I get a choice. So I make it. I definitely want to hurt his feelings some more, even though I'm going to take some more fatigue. So 2 more fatigue for him, 3 for me, and the fight continues. So you get 1 extra attack in any combat. On the second one, the defender can't return a course back to you. So how many did you get? Because I'm missing down 5.
9.
Okay, so I'm going to try to cripple those guys again. I got +2 for my attack. So same as before. Ready?
Yes. When does my guy become exhausted? When am I?
You're exhausted already.
Yeah. So how does that?
All right, exhausted
Yeah, you
units
just
are
went
pretty bad when they have as many as these guys in that Shoggoth earlier. They get 1 dice for attack and 1 dice for defense. Now the Shoggoth obviously was routed as well, so you had half dice and only got 1 dice out of 2. So yeah, it's gonna go real bad on the Xothians because yeah, you play too much, and then you gotta pay too much. So here goes the attack from the nasty little wardens. Oh, they're gonna eat you. Dang, dude. So 5, 6, so pretty much everything 3 or better is a chew on. So we'll just take, oh no, look at that. So here we go. We got, all of these are hits. So you got what, 5 wounds? You got 4 over there left, so there's 1 dead. 4, 5. So you got 3 left. So 1's dead, 2 dead, 1 with 3 wounds. So then you get your attack back.
Here it is.
Yeah.
It will be mighty.
It will be.
Oh.
And I think, let's see, I've got defense, but I got a -5. Defense is 7, 14, -5, so I got 9, minus, yeah, so 14 minus 9 dice. Here's 5. I beat a 2, so I got it. I didn't roll all of them, but I didn't need
Yeah,
to.
you got the 2.
All right, so you lost 2 guys. So they go back in bowl, and then you'd have to do your check. Now your tenacity check is what?
8.
8. Now you lost 2 models now, so now it's down 2.
Oh, see.
All right, so go ahead and roll, and you got to roll 6 or less. Oh, and he's routed. Roll 3d6. And he's going to go back. How far? Is it 11? There's one right here, too. Yeah, 11.
Yeah,
inches.
11.
So he goes that way. Screaming like a baby girl. Xothian baby girl. Get to throw that in his face. And remember, he's routed. You take the route by order. So there he is. 3 wounds are done to him. He's got 5, so there's 2 wounds left. That was my second attack on these guys. So I did win, so it's still my turn. So I'm going to try to rally these guys from my leader. And remember, distance, I got a -1. So here goes the rally. 9, so it's a fail. Yay! All right, so tough day for the some of the Xothians and most of the other things. So moving on to Xothians, turn 4.
Xothian's turn. I'm going to try and route this guy here.
You mean rally, not
A
rally.
rally, yeah. He's been beaten to death.
Okay, so free order, you get the order of rally. That'll take away your route marker.
Okay.
So you can remove your red marker there.
Yeah.
And roll 1 dice for each one of those guys, because remember, it's your free order that you're giving. How many do you have on there?
9. 9.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's right now he's non-unit, but since he's exhausted and routed, but now you took the route out for giving him an order. So
4,
let's see.
5, 6. Jeez.
So you get you took 3.
Yeah.
3. Take off 3. All right, he's done. What else you got?
Okay. I will try and move my
-3.
acolytes. Oh, that's rough.
Yeah. What do you got to roll?
6.
Oh man.
Here we go.
Not in Vegas.
And that's my turn.
Oh! All right. So moving on to turn 5. Long game. Bye, Xothians. All right. I'm going to try a tricky move here to whip up on Tim. So I am going to take my free turn with these guys. And they're going to move to this. So my leader's standing he's going to switch places. So I'm measuring from this guy. He's going to move up to 8 to touch this. So I'm going to move right here. So I'm going to put it down at the bottom of this since he's touching it, but I can't.
Yeah.
So then I'll put another one here. And they grab everything, the elder things. They're very grabby into a grabby race here. And then scatter train. Just move that a little bit. I'm going to put this guy right here. All right, and fatigue 2. So I'm going to end their turn, and I'm going to try to rally these guys here. Right?
Okay.
So what we're going to do here now is measure out to 10, and I don't have it, so it's a -1, just like it was before. See if I can beat it though this time. And I can. So 6 rallies these guys. I got 5, so I'm going to get 5 dice. Hopefully we can get a good roll going here. And I take off 3. So 2, and that's all I can go. That's all the only units I have left.
This is weird. I'm having deja vu. Could have sworn it looked exactly like this last time. It was my turn.
Oh, wait. It was.
Okay. I'll try to move my acolytes up again.
You got free
right.
order.
That's
yeah.
right. I don't have to try it. This happens. 8. 8 will
They make
touch. Yep. So we're just gonna
Okay, he had to take that and touch that because the elder things actually touched this one, and so it was 1-0. And once you're past turn 3, it's instant death, kind of like hockey shootout there.
And because my acolytes moved, I'm going to move my tyrant up and have them
And take
join.
the free move. Okay,
Yep.
so you got your fatigue marker, so you're up to 4. All right.
I will now attempt to rally my elite warrior, singular. And he is.
He's ways away, probably -1.
He is. Yeah, -1.
All right.
-1 plus. Yeah, it's just -1.
Yeah, just -1.
All right. 8 or better. That's an 8.
8.
Yeah.
All right. Rally. 6 dice.
I'm sorry, my bad. Ooh, that's a good one.
Shh, you suck.
All of them.
Dang. All right, so there's the rally.
Because that's a rally, his turn is over. I cannot move him again. Next, I'll try and move my star spawn. This time at a 6. I just missed it.
He's
7.
failed. All right.
So that's my turn.
So that's it.
What we're looking at here is I have to kick them off for the win. So sudden death means if I beat them in combat, we can win, and a pretty good chance of it. Because I own this one here, and he doesn't own that one there, I can kick them off for the win by holding that. So let's try to do that. So I'm going to take my free order. They get to move only 7, which I'm afraid they're not going to make it. Which doesn't make it. So they're going to move up to here with the free move. And now I get another fatigue marker, which is really going to make my job harder. So with 9, I go up to a 6 or less to get them to charge them. Let's try.
Nice.
So I got the 6. So the 6 means there is a charge going on, and so let's do that. So they're going to pound in over here. I'm going to move his 4th fatigue back here. And go to here with 3. But remember, I get a charge bonus, he doesn't. So,
Go to combat?
looking at my card. Yeah, you just keep it on.
Okay.
And with the combat, Tim, you're going to get 2 dice for him.
Okay.
It's your attack pool. 2 dice for him. Defense pool 2. So put 2 and 2.
Mm-hmm.
And then for your defense on your unit, you're going to get 10 defensive dice. And then you're going to get 10 offensive dice.
Okay.
But you have -4 somewhere. So you figured out.
I'll just do I'll negate my bonus from my tyrant. I'll take
Okay.
-2 off of both my defense and attack.
So my attacker is coming at you hard with -3. And so I'm going to get 12, 13, 14. 14 attack dice. Get your defense out. You're right there. Oh, good attack roll. Not good enough, it seems.
Oop, action's over here. Oh, it's so bad. Okay.
You gotta keep stacking them against those if you can.
Yep.
Not a bad roll. Alright, so the others are 2s and 1s. They don't come into play. So let's get rid of those. So here we go. We got a tie, tie, blue wind, tie, blue wind, tie, blue wind, win, and those. So you have 3 wounds each. You lost 2 guys with 1 wound. But they all get to fight back. All right, so defensive wise, what do you got? I mean, attack, what do you got?
10, my pool. And here we go. Man, I am just full of bad rolls today.
Here's my defensive roll. I like this one so far. It's up and down though. And this is where it all starts to fall down. Yeah, look at that. Ooh, tied that one out. There's your 1. Get rid of that. All right, so win, tie, 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 win for you, win, tie. So you did 4 wounds, so you lost. All right, so you lost the combat. You got to make a route check.
And I
You
succeed.
made it. So you fall back the number of wounds. How many wounds did you take total?
Oh, I think it was
Just
7?
6, 7,
7.
4. So you go back 3 inches.
3 inches. Oh, well, we'll guesstimate. Those guys are gonna.
So that's pretty much the game because it knocked you off the objective, and they have the objective. So game over. Shake hands. And so Elder Things are victorious. A little scared when he took out my Xoth, and kind of did good without not taking any wounds when the elites hit my wardens, which were my elites. So they got beat pretty hard, and I think that was it. Wounding that Terror Beast early on, I think, helped me out as well because couldn't really come back from all the fatigue that he had. So good game, real quick too. Xothic is meant to be played in about 45 minutes at this scale. You can obviously make your game bigger if you want. 2 starter sets would give you double what you see here. All the figures you saw on the table today are in the starter set except for the Terror Beasts. They would be a separate purchase. So the Terror Beasts are the ones that are separate, but everything else is in the starter box set with the rules and some dice. So there it is, Xothic. Let's see what Tim
I got my
thinks.
butt kicked. I tried to kill his Shoggoth early on. My tyrants paid the price. And
Hey, you succeeded though. The Shoggoth was killed. Yeah, I know you hate that thing. You never.
I do hate that Shoggoth.
I think your elites, man, they just couldn't do it for you today.
One more turn, I might have been able to move.
I
him
thought
over
that's
there.
what you were gonna do is
Yeah.
take that over there, but he had like, what do you have, 9?
Yeah,
And then you rolled 6 exotic, like crazy.
Yeah, good game though.
Fatigue boy. That's what I call you, Tim Fatigue Boy. Here we go. So good game, Tim.
Yes, thank you.
There it is.
Xothic. Look it up and find out more about this game. Pretty cool. Bye. Say bye, Tim.
Bye, Tim.